When's the last time y'all been around a motherfucker that stink?
Like anything on them stink.
Like you just smell it, damn motherfucker.
Like whether their breath stink.
Yeah, breath, ass.
When I went to that brunch.
God dang.
Somebody's breath.
And that brunch be packed too.
Was not right.
So a lot of people probably caught. So now, you can't really recall.
I mean, I'm sure it happens.
I think the primary thing most people you'll probably catch is bad breath. I don't really be smelling too much stinking ass like that. Unless I'm like out in public and it's
them fucking Indians.
Random people. No, I think they be more musky.
But I don't think they're
That's stink,
ass
though.
stink.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about like an ass smell?
No, not even that. Even if it's bad to that point, like their shit just be mild. Like
but I think their stuff is more so because
I mean they
eat what they eat.
And they don't believe in like deodorant and shit.
But
really?
So look, as far as that, right? Did you tell this motherfucker like, damn, this motherfucker, or you just try to stay away from him?
I told somebody.
But
I didn't tell that person.
So if your breath was stinking or your breath was stinking or something, would you want somebody to tell you, or would you feel some type of way? They be like, hey, bro.
I think you know if your breath stink.
The crazy thing is,
because
I feel like I do know, but I think that people really don't be knowing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't know.
People really don't be knowing.
But like, okay, what do your mouth taste like right now? Like it just tastes like mouth, right?
What?
Unless it's morning breath, I think, like he said, I think it's kind of hard. Or unless you ate something that got onions in it.
Yeah, and some people, like, when you taste your own bad breath, but you don't know. Sometimes you don't taste the bad breath. The bad breath.
Okay, so if you say you can taste morning breath, right?
Maybe, but I think that's more so accustomed because damn, I've been asleep, my shit probably raw. But I still even think you can't quite smell your own shit like someone else can. That's like when you're in the bathroom and you shitting. The smell you like take in isn't like when you smell somebody else shit. Or you can smell your shit just like you can smell the next motherfucker shit. Mm-hmm. I can't. I think you go nose blind to self. Like you know it stinks, but it's not the same. Like when you shit yourself,
I think it's only
basking
more, I think with that it's more of a tolerance of self.
Yeah.
You know
and I think that's the same with breath.
It's still the same
like you
smell.
might think like, damn, my breath might be a little bad.
But
you're not gonna feel it.
Be like, oh god damn.
Yeah, but like, oh yeah, that was bad.
Like, I hope nobody don't come here within the next.
Yeah, but think how often that is. That's normally when you putting out some crazy shit, But normally you probably like somebody else walking like, damn girl, you tore this motherfucker up. You probably don't even think it was no real bad shit like that. But I don't know. But
you had something behind that question, or you just
no? So yeah. That's what because y'all never still answered if
if you would
want
tell
somebody,
I mean, me personally,
you.
Yeah, not saying I don't know if I'd be embarrassed or not, depending on who it is. But I would say because I don't want to walk around for the rest of the day.
Yeah, and don't embarrass me about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be like, God damn. You know what I'm saying?
So you want motherfucker pull you to the side?
Yeah, be like, look, hey, Johnny, look, yeah, bro, you brush your teeth today.
Yeah, you ate something.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like my close friends, like we can definitely do it.
So it got to be somebody close. So
it don't have to be somebody close. Don't get
you
me
would prefer it to be someone close.
I'm talking about when I tell somebody it'd be somebody close. A lot of times, if it's a stranger, I'd be like, or somebody that I feel like ain't gonna be around too long. I really don't tell them.
Yeah. So why do you think we have that in us? Like we said, like you said, you expressed to someone else like this motherfucker breast thing. Now we done put everybody on blast like about it, but then we never even told the person.
But I'm not finna go around to people.
But you told everybody around that person.
No,
you said you did.
Everybody around.
But
I told somebody.
Yeah.
That bitch breast thing.
I ain't go around and was like.
But don't you think it would have been better if you would have told that person?
But once I said something to somebody, they said that person breath always stinks, so people know.
Maybe nobody tells that person though.
I just don't feel like it would have been my place if the person's breath is
Why is
always.
It not your place that they talking to you?
Because if the person's breath is always stinking, I feel like they have closer people that are to them that are more in close. You
feel like that's their responsibility.
But so not the same. But I just look at it like this. You know how they say treat other people how you want to be treated. You want somebody to tell you your stink. Same for you. You want somebody to tell you. So I feel like if we all...
But I wouldn't know how to tell a certain person it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I would want somebody to tell me.
I think...
But would somebody tell me? Probably not.
For the same reason
they don't
you
know.
did.
Right.
Yeah, and then you got to create that pattern. Because, like,
Yeah.
you tell somebody, like, hey, bro, I ain't going to hold that shit. Look, you might need some gum or something. I don't think too many people can get mad. And then you just turn around and be like, after you tell them, you might have a positive chain and we have a less funky world.
I don't know. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't know how to tell somebody that. Now, if it's my best friend or like my cousin or something,
easy.
I'll say, you know. But this person is somebody that I see most of the time when we're out or something like that. So,
I mean, with that being said, have y'all ever, whether you like been with somebody, and I would say for you, like a woman, and for you, whichever way you choose to be at the time, and something embarrassing happened in front of them, like anything embarrassing happened in front of them, and you just like, damn, like why the fuck this happened? Like if it was in front of my homeboys, it'd be different, but in front of them, you just feel like embarrassed or ashamed about.
For me, I would be ashamed. You saying like you want to know what it is?
Yeah, like something that comes to mind.
I don't know.
I got something. I'll go first because I was thinking about this. So, it's crazy. So, I was with this girl and we was taking a flight and had a long ass layover, and my damn stomach started bubbling. All right, I don't mind taking the shit in public, or whatever. Mm-hmm. So when I go to the bathroom, I like to dress the toilet, dress the toilet, or whatever. Take my shit and then whatever, do all it needs to do, and then we about to start boarding. So we go boarding, and then next thing you know, like there's these three white girls. They fucking they giggling and shit.
I already know what it's going.
He had tissue.
Around, tell me why. She was like, she said, "Excuse me."
Tissue
I thought she was about to tell me like my outfit looked good.
Girl, you handsome.
Yeah, I had tissue hanging out my damn my damn pants.
But see, now that's the same thing. What if she was like, "Oh my God, I don't want to say nothing to him,"
Yeah.
and then he would have been walking around.
Same shit. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Same shit. And so, and then my girl at the time, she started laughing. I ain't gonna lie, I was low key embarrassed. I was like, damn. But then I made light of it because it was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
And I'd be laughing if it was somebody else.
And I guess that's not.
And then it wasn't. And I know good damn well it wasn't like the tissue that I wiped my ass with. That'd be different.
Yeah.
It's the one that I addressed. But yeah, that was low key.
But I guess that's not quite as personable as like your personal hygiene. So maybe that's why people feel comfortable. Because say in the same instance, like you had them white pants on, but you had a shit stain coming out. Nobody probably wouldn't have said nothing. They probably would have just like.
No, that's embarrassing.
No, I know it's embarrassing. I'm saying to the fact of
somebody feeling comfortable. No, he's saying like somebody feeling comfortable enough to tell you.
Because they told you about the tissue, they wouldn't have said, excuse me, you got some shit on the back of your...
I think somebody would tell me.
You think they would?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll tell somebody that.
Man.
I can't have nobody walk around like that now.
You gonna say something?
I think I would. Because I was behind a lady one time, and she had on like a light colored dress.
Ooh, a period.
And her cycle had came through her dress, and I told her.
Okay.
No, I think I told a girl that one time when she had white pants.
But like other than me, maybe like passing gas and it being stinking or something, I don't think
maybe
nothing
was it loud though? Mm-hmm. Or you try to slide it out.
And it didn't have no sound.
That'd be the worst ones too.
Motherfuckers asleep.
He woke up and smelled it? Nah, he woke up out of his sleep. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's wild. I would have been heated like, damn, why the hell you had to wake up?
Whole time she acting like she dead asleep. Whole time she done damn.
But yeah, that's something embarrassing.
No, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Nah.
So, had you ever literally been comfortable enough with a dude that you just farting openly? Like just, okay, but just not that person that time.
I mean, it was more so like I tried to sneak it. Like it wasn't.
Damn.
It wasn't like, look, baby, look, I gotta pay his gas. You know what I'm saying? It was more so we
Like,
was asleep, and I'm like, oh my God.
that nigga sleep now. I can let that shit out.
Right, like it's in the middle of the night, like 3:00 in the morning. Nigga, you should be knocked out.
That ass woke him up. Shit was strong. Look, do either one of y'all got any fetishes? You got fetish?
Mm-hmm.
Fetish?
I like beards and a belly.
A belly? That's a fetish?
Not like a big belly, but you know, something like. You don't got enough.
Damn.
So what is it about bellies?
I just like them. You know how some men don't mind women having bellies,
But-
something to hold on to.
Yeah, facts, but I don't think they specifically say like, oh, I want some belly. Like you putting that like I want some belly.
I like.
Or you just like a thicker dude.
You like something that you can,
Yeah.
you want to hold on.
Yeah.
But not a belly, just a girth, a dude that's kind of.
But that's just like a fetish. That's not something like that's something I like to see.
Yeah,
You know.
and a beard. So a big guy with a beard, he might come down.
Hey.
What about you? You got any fetishes that you could think of off top?
I'm gonna let you go because I can't think of any right now.
Fetish. I think most men, and maybe me too, got a fetish for like pretty ass feet or pretty ass like manicures, pedicures, or whatever.
So I like it, but I don't have like a fetish for
So you
it.
don't suck toes?
I suck toes, but I can't see toes and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna suck.
I
them
done had
shits.
a guy pay for
You know
my
what I'm saying?
feet pictures, like
Dead ass,
$200.
and now they getting it free.
$200.
Now they getting it free.
Y'all getting
I'm
it for
talking
free,
about-
y'all.
Do
Y'all better
this
start
real
paying.
quick. Do this real quick.
Now you got what?
So you telling me a dude legit paid you?
I'm talking about more than one time too. Like
Damn,
every
you
time
mad.
he would pay for my feet to get done just so he could like suck my toes in the car.
Damn.
I was talking to my homegirl the other week because she wasn't my homegirl. I just met her, and we was talking about like, yo, you should go to OnlyFans because women can do anything on OnlyFans. Literally, y'all can be up there singing and get paid. I was like, go ahead and show your toes off. Like literally, niggas would sign up to see toes.
Yeah,
nigga.
especially if they nice feet.
Yeah.
I'm talking about paying for it.
That's crazy.
Like get them done so I can suck them.
What happened to him?
He'll hit me up like, what your feet look like?
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said,
I need them done. Line.
I think I had a slight fetish for feet at once upon a time.
Like you'll look at toes and you be like, damn, I want to suck them bitches.
I ain't gonna necessarily say I want to suck them, but I just found it like real feminine, real attractive. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So that's
something
so
about it.
I do the same thing, but I don't know if I consider that a fetish. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. It don't feel like I have to have
So,
it. In
all
my
right,
life.
check this out. My thing and reason why I say I feel like it's a slight fetish, because when I see him, I be like, in my head, the thought is, damn, she got some nice ass feet. So I feel like that tone kind of is like a sexual, to some extent, sexual. Now, I don't say it as much for nails, but it's more so feet. So I think that's why I
guess
I might have a
like
slight...
low key. I had the same thoughts, and I guess I was thinking like fetishes as far as like, damn, like I had to have that like them feet.
Yeah, I
in my
get you.
life.
Cause like, I appreciate a woman that got like nice hair and shit too. But I've never said, damn.
But
got
see,
some nice
with me,
ass hair.
I have a hair fetish. Well, I used to have a hair fetish.
Okay.
Like I used to like
That silky, wavy shit.
And I used to want to touch it. Like I had to touch it. I had to want to. Hey, can I touch your hair? You have some nice hair.
That's a random person.
On the person, I was in New Orleans. Well, I didn't say can I touch it. I was just like, she was our bartender. I was like, you have some pretty hair.
Let me see what that shit feel like.
You have some pretty hair. And she started blushing and said, thank you. Like that, yeah. Something about hair be getting me. Yeah. And nice full lips. Now that's a fetish. About
See, I don't even know.
But it's not even like
if that's a
It's not a sexual thing though. It's just more so like it's something about like nice full lips that be like, damn, you got some nice lips.
Yeah, I don't think it's too many people that don't like black people that don't like full lips. What you think about like full lips, nice lips?
I like lips.
That's what I'm saying. I think that is a very. I think a fetish is something that's a little bit more like.
I mean, it don't have to be absurd. A fetish is a fetish.
Yeah,
Like,
you
ooh,
right.
get your lips
But
off
when
my
it's
lips.
so common,
it don't bother me crazy. Like people be having fucking black dude fetishes. You know,
now that's
what
a
I'm saying?
fetish though, cause it's taboo. It'll be taboo to them, kind of like a black person ain't got a black dude fetish. it's gonna normally be a different race.
Yeah.
Normally.
Yeah, normally. I'm just.
But what if a black person did have a black dude fetish? I mean,
they gonna be a slut then at that point because it's so easy. I feel like the fetish part is like, cause you just look and admire. Like black people, we don't. I feel like we have a white person fetish. No, I ain't gonna say white.
No.
A different race fetish. I feel like men, black. I feel like black men.
Black men do.
No, that's
like
what I'm saying.
Black men
Black men.
always,
And
but a black woman, no. A black woman will want to
definitely when it comes to like something that is particularly
feel exotic.
Exotic, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And they do the same thing overseas because black people are exotic to them.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I mean.
Overseas.
I feel like we
like
have
you'll go crazy overseas, like get anything you want, but you probably don't want them. But
I feel like we got an exotic, and I hear way more.
Is it the plug?
I hear way more like black women though. Oh no. Women in general are more stern to like same race than I feel like guys are. I feel like even a person that's close to being racist or something would have sex with that opposite race or different race if the woman is attractive for a man. I feel like white men that has prejudiced ways would fuck a real attractive other race.
Yeah,
but I feel like
shit out of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes and no. The only reason I'm saying that because I have heard a man say like, I would not touch a white woman.
You know heard what I'm saying? A black man say
that?
Black
man. He's like, I would not. He said, I do not.
But
fuck
now,
with a white
is
girl.
that out of fear or is that out of attraction? Because I know some old people.
He don't like white women.
I know some old people, older black men that say that because they say, "Oh, that white girl gonna get you in some trouble." They got niggas that done been locked up.
Yeah.
Killed, hung, whatever. The older black
that's my
men
story. I don't know niggas that been killed, but
I'm talking about when I say that because they got lynched or got some time, shit
so
like that.
That's my fear.
Yeah,
that's my fear.
Motherfuckers like our grandparents in their age, people in their age, because he said older men. Like,
but this is a nigga around my age. So my homeboy, my close homeboy at the time, he be fucking on white girls, and then I was telling them, I ain't never had a white girl. They was like, oh yeah, you ain't never had a white girl, you lying. Yeah. And then the other nigga, they were around there, he was like, nah, I ain't touching no white girl. He said, nah, I like my black women. He was like, I ain't touching no white girl.
I've heard a man say that they don't like how white women coochies look.
I think them shit's pretty. When they ball, I think white women.
That shit probably
gets more
like a Barbie,
like a chicken cutting.
Like
I don't know, but I feel like it gets balder and or smoother than black girl shit. Like even, I don't know because they wax or whatever, but like even after a black girl shave or whatever, I give it one day. If I go against the grain, I kind of feel something. Like on a white girl, that shit was like the baby's bottom, bro.
But you.
But I feel like they have different texture.
And that's why.
Our
shit is more coarse.
It's gonna always feel
a little more, a little softer.
And it could still be actually hairs there.
Bam.
Yeah.
I just feel like it feels more soft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've heard somebody say but some women say like a light skin. I mean, not a light skin, but like a white guy's penis. They don't like how it looks because it's pink, but I ain't even seen nothing wrong with a white man penis. It looks like a fucking penis.
You said because light soft is all the same color, right?
Yeah.
Just pigment is color. But you ever had sex with a white man?
Mm-mm.
So why not? The white dude ever try to talk to you?
Yeah, but I wasn't attracted to him.
So if you
he wasn't like my type of white guy.
What's your type of white guy?
You need a cowboy hat.
My type of white guy would be like and I'm gonna give you like a name, so you can
get a picture. His name will be Sean.
No, I would say like a Dustin.
Okay, so this nigga got damn a straw in his mouth.
Versus
Chad.
Yeah.
You don't want no
Todd.
Chad.
I'll take a
Brent.
Dustin.
You don't want no Brent.
I'll take like a Dustin.
A Brent? A Brent is
a Brent is like a job type nigga. Like
I get that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I like Brent. I fuck with a Brent.
Yeah, Brent. He hang with the black boys. One that hang with the black dudes.
Yeah,
but he not all the way.
Yeah, but he ain't like hood. He
just got a little. He got swagger to him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want them type of white boys. I don't want no
Billy.
Nah. I don't know.
Billy can't get it.
Paul and Billy, them one of the popular like hip white guys. Paul. Looking at Paul Wall.
I was about to say the same shit.
This shit
I'll fuck Paul Wall.
This shit sound racist as hell,
Right
low
now.
key. How we? Cause like, can we do the same thing with black names?
Yeah, like I wouldn't fuck
And you would.
Yeah,
No, I would not.
Black is black. You
And
wouldn't fuck a
would.
Trayshawn?
Because honestly, because of what like our parents done did with our
There
names,
you go.
doesn't like it don't determine our
Reflect.
character. Like we only got our names chosen because our parents tried to fit into like a society.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't determine where we from or
Well, I would say this, not government name, but like social media. Like,
Okay.
don't come at me with Hot Boy Jack type shit.
you ain't fucking with that.
Hell no.
Why not?
Because nigga,
think it's like-
we
like-
grown.
It's just an anonymous name, though.
I don't give a fuck. Make that.
What does Hot Boy Jack look like? He look like Kodak Black. What is? Because you a fucker Kodak. You fuck
I
Kodak.
don't really care what nobody look like, but I feel like how people present themselves.
They gotta have some type of business about
You
them.
got to be some type of together.
Oh yeah. Like
you know what I'm saying? And Hot Boy
yeah.
Jack.
We
I'm
in our
just- I
30s,
ain't
like
with
nigga.
that.
Yeah, we in our 30s.
Your name
Why
need
you
to
Hot
be
Boy Jack?
Traquan B or something.
Yeah,
Even if
yeah.
you put in your, you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Nah,
like,
I feel it. Yeah.
I ain't talking to no hunchos.
Alright, so I got this shit that I seen on social media, right? And I'm just gonna show it. I want y'all to observe it and then give your input on what you think about it.
Okay.
And then we'll go deeper.
Okay.
Now,
That's what they got in wedding gifts.
in monetary gifts,
Okay.
like money, okay. So now I'm gonna make a statement based off of what I
Damn,
seen on
what the fuck
social
did-
media, and let y'all give an input off of it.
Okay.
Okay. So now the comment from that on social media was, I swear to God, this the truth about black people. Another person was like, see, that's why I regret having a big wedding, because I spent 30 grand on my wedding and all I got was similar to that for the black person. You know, oh, why can't we be more like the white people or the Hispanics or the Asians where they get this bigger outcome? I invited you to my wedding and I barely got any money.
Well, I feel like as far as, and I'm going to address each one of them differently. You closed it.
Oh, I didn't know you still needed it. Okay.
So the Hispanics, that's a part of their culture.
Super big weddings.
Not super big weddings, but for the couple to be showered or whatever. I feel like black people do a lot of extra stuff leading up to the wedding. So sometimes that may cut them short as far as doing like monetary gifts. Like black people had engagement parties. Okay, if I give you something at your engagement party, I'm not giving you something at your engagement party and your wedding. That's just me personally.
And your bachelorette party.
And your bachelorette party. And bridal shower. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with other races, they might do a bridal shower, but they don't do all that extra stuff. And it's more planned out. I feel like sometimes black people try to live up to society means and morals and thoughts on how life should be. When white people, they'll be together for 10 years and wait till they can afford their wedding.
So no, each of these people could afford it, but the statement was based off of, why is this all the black people got, but yet all the other races got this and
And maybe they was just more stern. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Maybe they asked for it.
what's your thoughts on this?
I do get where she was going with it. I don't know. This is so hard to say, honestly, because I don't like the conversation in general because it's like, who gives a fuck?
Yes.
It's like, who gives a fuck? You get what you get. You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't think you should have a wedding expecting someone to even do the monetary thing.
Exactly.
Because that's your celebration.
Yeah, it's your celebration, and the people showing up is showing appreciation for you anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like a mandatory thing, but
Right.
this showing with the comments she read out, it's showing like
A negative thing.
It's showing like
people.
a negative thing. Like, damn, it has to be mandatory.
Like
for
when
us
people
to get
say,
some shit.
if you don't bring a gift to the baby shower, you ain't getting food. I think that's the stupidest shit ever.
We celebrating your baby.
Yeah, we coming to celebrate you having, which I give gifts.
Yeah,
But I'm just
because
saying.
because like the first year and a half or so, like even after, they gonna need some shit.
Yeah.
They gonna need some shit. But like, I'm showing up for you at least.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong.
And I got to spend money to show up for you because I got to get my hair done. I got to get something to wear to your wedding. If your wedding is out of town, I got to get a room.
That's really why. Before
Yeah.
you started, I was like, I spent money to come here. You know what I'm saying? I spent niggas be
Probably
spending
had to
money
take
on
off from
suits
work.
and shit, taking off from work. Exactly. And like also with that, there are people now that are going viral for charging just to be
Anyway.
charging to get an invitation.
Yeah.
Like $45-$60 a ticket.
Yeah.
You know,
So basically, they making them pay.
making them pay
for the wedding.
Pay
technically.
for the wedding.
Okay. So now my thoughts on that. I got two different points of views on this. Honestly, I feel like this may be something that was publicly put out there to draw attention to how pitiful black people are when it comes to that, because I don't necessarily think 75 people gave 30 grand.
Right.
That means each person was giving gifts of $800 per
But-
person. And that might be the case, but I feel like this is a very specific number they pulled. Not off average or anything, just a specific instance.
Because they didn't pull the 29,000 on the black person.
For the black person,
Right.
and it probably
Yeah.
happens as well. So I feel like this is very specific instances.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure white weddings where they ain't get shit,
Ain't get
$1,000,
Ain't get
$2,000.
shit, yeah.
There's been Hispanic weddings that, because I mean, at the same note, then you go back and you think about people that just had justice of the pieces or whatever. Now, my second look on this is, it was your choice as the people get married to spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 to get married.
Yeah.
How much you spend on your wedding doesn't dictate how well of a wedding you're going, or how well of a marriage you're
Because
going to
you're
have.
doing it for you.
You're doing it for you, and I didn't tell you what to get or what to do and how much to spend. I didn't have an input on that. You chose all this for your liking to have
And
a
you
social.
invited all those people
Yeah.
where you was gonna have to pay for all their
Yeah.
food.
And my problem with the post in general is because basically what you said, do they give a fuck about the little $1,400?
They look happy.
I think
Yeah,
it's
they-
a mockery of black people.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was
They
going
don't
to.
give a fuck about the $1,500.
Yeah,
They
but
happy.
You gotta think of the
You know
same
what I'm
note.
saying?
You might not get nothing at all. What does it take away from your
Yeah.
marriage, your wedding, or whatever? I feel like getting anything, this extra $1,500 in your pocket that you didn't have.
Exactly.
What if they ain't give you shit
Exactly.
else?
And like I said, culturally, black people do not have weddings and be on some shit like, oh nigga, you better goddamn bring me something to my wedding. They have weddings and they on some shit like everybody can come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus white people, they have. I feel like
They do
some
a
white
lot.
people, they have demands.
They do a
You know
lot.
what I'm saying? They have demands behind their wedding. I want this person. Then they. I think black people try to impress each other too, but white people do it to a different extent.
Correct. And now,
You know what I'm saying? Like
you
they'll
sit
go
there
into debt to bring Jonathan and
That's all I'm about to
Melissa
say.
$2,000 to their wedding.
and you fucking spend 40 grand on a wedding and wind up getting divorced a year later. And it's like, you still paying for that shit. You still in debt for that shit because of that. Not just that, it's like,
Well, they might not be in debt because definitely the Chinese family and the white family, they got the way they network. Their village is a whole lot different,
And so-
like monetary wise.
and so
with
the next
finances.
thing with that too, you also got to look at the people you hang around pockets. If fucking the Kremlins all they people got damn hundreds of acres of land and all this and that and money.
Yeah.
They come from that. They
come
have
from
it.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the fucking Hispanics. They had damn 220 people at their wedding. In general, and all of them probably worked together on rules and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, like they probably
And some of them live together, so they got more money saved up on the side to give.
And then the fucking Chongs, same thing there.
Yeah.
Heritage, they got money
Yeah.
and shit passed down. Out of most races, black people pass the least down and have the most inheritance out of like most cultures.
I mean, that's very true.
Meaning, a lot of us live in poverty. A lot of us, so getting anything at all was probably a lot more than people really had to give. Like you said, getting $100 from a person, getting $50 from a person. I'm cool with that. I love it. Like these people.
And then sometimes, like with black people, this just me personally from dealing with people. Like they do stuff like helping people pay for their honeymoon, or giving them money towards the food for their wedding, or paying for the bride's hair, or you know what I'm saying?
It's stuff that's not on the books.
Right.
It's stuff that's not on the books that you're doing for each other. So this might not even be accurate for real.
And not even that. I honestly feel like it's just a form of entitlement. Nobody's entitled to bring you shit. Unless it specifically say, and shit, I guarantee this wedding wouldn't have 264 guests if it said a mandatory $500 to be in the wedding.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's why I'm irritated about the post, because I'm pretty sure that all these families, not just the black family, that they happy that people just showed up for them, because it'd be a different story if somebody didn't show up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody be like, you know what? I talked to Jessica 2 months before. She said she's gonna be there. She had excuses at the last minute. They ain't worry about what Jessica gave. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And this is why a lot of people say I didn't go because I didn't have nothing to bring.
And then that's fucked up that you gotta feel that way.
Yeah.
Instead of showing the support.
This is the problem with society, because they try to find negative out of everything. Dog. All these happy pictures, and then you got negative comments saying such and such. You want to pinpoint
and then
what the black people did.
you turn around and make an issue of reflection, because they like, damn, man, and like, I don't know, you can sometimes make someone else feel some type of way about something that they didn't even care about originally. Yeah. You make it,
Yeah, like you bring it to attention, like, I didn't care about this. I didn't care about this shit, but now it's bothering me because such and such could have did this. You know what I'm saying, bro? See, this is that negative shit. I ain't with it. I ain't with it, dog.
Definitely. And I just felt like we all would have something to input on that. Because when I seen it, I literally thought the same thing. The person that like posted it, I'm like, why the fuck does it matter?
Probably don't even have anybody that would consider marrying them.
Nah, for real.
That's what pisses me off. Like, it be people
them.
that
it be unhappy
you don't even got nobody. Nobody don't even want you. You fucking delusional.
Unhappy
You crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
You known to be fucking stupid as fuck. Like, and don't nobody want you, and you always have something to say about what couples do, how people do this.
Hey, but misery love company. You already know that.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, I feel like the most negative things always make the most noise in social media. Yeah. If you got something positive, it really
ain't gonna last so long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that negative shit, that shit gonna be a classic. Everybody gonna always be able to go back. Think about damn so many negative things we just go back on and talk about. But and then I got one more thing to get y'all opinion on, and I feel like this one should be very opinionated as well. So
what did I say? Oh shit! You know what? I was gonna ask you about this shit.
So
yeah, it's crazy. I was thinking about this shit last night. I saw it yesterday.
My homie's girlfriend is not my friend, and my girlfriend is not my homie's friend. This is how it should be.
I disagree. Only because it depends on how long you and that person have been involved and stuff like that. Because I know my mom and my dad, they share friends, and they done been married and divorced. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a friendship to where, they'll call my mom out the blue and, hey, how you doing? Or whatever.
But when
they see each other, they have a conversation. But I feel like certain stuff, at some point, it shouldn't be, man, we don't want your girls around. Or when your homeboy come around, your girlfriend
you gotta go in the room, tell her you gotta.
I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should be acquainted. Now, I'm just speaking from a woman's point of view. Like, am I gonna hit up my friend's nigga and have a conversation with him? No. Hell no. Am I gonna go and have
y'all just alone going somewhere?
No, I'm not gonna do that. But if I see him, you know what I'm saying, hey, what's up?
We
Might
can
give him
still
a hug, whatever.
Still be cordial, still be cool.
If I
you
go
know what I'm
over
saying?
and he's there,
Yes.
hey,
You
what's
ain't
up?
gonna feel
How you
awkward.
right? But I don't do that either. You know what I'm saying? Like if my people got a nigga, like I'm chilling. Like I'm not really, you know.
When I first saw this, of course, I ain't gonna lie, I did think about fucking you and my ex situation type shit. I was like, damn, I wonder what he'll say about this. But anyway, but also I thought about like, I'm tired of these shits that people put publicly and they feel like it's supposed to work for everybody. Well, it works for you and works for your relationship, it works for you. It's 7.8 billion people in this motherfucking world, dog.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what's the right answer, and nobody is gonna do everything the fucking same. What works for your relationship works for your relationship. But for the sake of conversation, I don't see no issue with that because I've been in predicaments where, like, I guess it's like what you see as friend, like how close do you see as friend? You know what I'm saying? Because when I have my girl around, I want her to speak to. I actually would love for her to speak to my boys like she one of the homies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want her looking awkward like she don't fucking belong. That shit is weird as hell to me. You know what I'm saying? But now, and don't get me wrong, like there's instances where people do get jealous where fucking your girl hit one of your homeboys up the fucking vent and shit like that. Maybe that's a different story.
Yeah,
you know?
I think
maybe that's different. You know what I'm
But
saying?
if a nigga done did something to my friend, or I have reached out to him like, nigga, you got my friend fucked up.
Yeah.
Like what type? You know what I'm saying? What type of time you on?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it's gonna. I can see why it bothers people. I'm not gonna say it's gonna bother me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the type of person to always think like, oh, they doing something together. Maybe like this is the closest person to you. I want to know what I want you to know what your nigga did.
And so,
you know what I'm saying?
My thought on that is, I feel like if you feel this way, to where your girl can't be cool with your homie and vice versa, you don't have no trust and or loyalty with either one of them.
And you insecure.
And you're because you don't have the trust and loyalty, and or you've been around some grimy ass women or some grimy ass niggas, and that shit has already tainted your mindset.
Goes back to trust and loyalty.
Something has happened, but not even just based on the trust and loyalty. Because sometimes a person can be trusting, and then it gets ruined from people that's disloyal. So you know what I'm saying? It can't all just because I trust you, and I'm saying, oh, I trust this person. Sometimes you've trusted the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a good judge of character, you know, to actually have certain people around to consider them your friend or homie though. Now if you just like, oh yeah, I know of him, I know such and such, then that's different. I'm not necessarily gonna say, you know, but if this shit states your homie, if a nigga's my homie, a nigga's my friend,
somebody like that though.
if a nigga's my homie or my friend, I really don't have no issues with them being cordial or acquainted. You know what I'm saying? Like even if they have slight sidebar conversation outside of me and in my presence, you know what I'm saying? Say my girl posts something on Facebook, but it's on a story. You know, automatically if that person comments, it goes to her inbox. If they have a short back and forth or whatever, I have no, and my thing would be based off of how much that person is in the picture. So like you guys are here at my house or whatever. So of course I feel like the conversation y'all have, if you know, you and my wife was to converse, could go deeper than just Tom, Dick, and Harry off the streets. And it wouldn't be it's just to the fact of how deep it goes. And then I would just have a problem possibly with the conversation. But for to say in general, like me not trusting my homeboy, like I trust my woman enough to not do that. And some people gonna have an issue or might say something about that, or you stupid for trusting that or whatever. But in my head, I feel like with conversations like this, and this gonna sound like I'm bashing black people, but we tend to be some of the most untrusting people when it comes to putting, you know what I'm saying? Cause there's a lot of grimy motherfuckers out there. I get that, but you just have to pick and choose. Good fucking people to
live
be
and you
around.
learn. It is what it is.
I can't say that though.
Don't call everybody your friend. Okay, anybody that you say is your friend. So Deborah, you think Deborah gonna fuck your nigga?
No.
You think
but
Deborah
I have
gonna...
been in a situation where someone like I thought was
solid.
Right. Mm-hmm. We had a disagreement about them fucking behind me.
Mm-hmm.
But
behind you, but not in your present. So it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? So like, it wasn't a nigga you was currently with.
No, it wasn't nobody I was fucking with at the time. No.
Yeah, but it was behind you. That's kind of attachment. You felt attached to something that was past.
I didn't feel attached. It's just the point of you knew the situation between me and that person, and you know how we were. So I felt like it shouldn't have happened. Mm-hmm. And that's just me personally, because if my friend that fucked with a nigga on a certain level, I'm not fucking behind her.
And I get that. I get it, but I still don't think it quite applies to this, primarily because this is like your current. It's like stating your current boyfriend or girl. You can't say like your ex. Yeah. If your ex is, you know,
I don't think nobody. I don't think
anybody you've called a friend,
right, would do it to a current person.
A person you're dealing with.
Somebody at the same time, I'm fucking them. No.
And if they did, that motherfucker wants your friend or homie or homegirl off rip. They won't.
And this what goes, I think, to like insecurity and trust. Because if you say like my homie's girlfriend or whatever, is this gender based? Because say like I have a female friend, close female friend, am I saying that my female friend can't be close with my girlfriend?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know that, but I would say in reverse, I feel like it would be my homegirl ain't my boyfriend's friend, and I'm not my homegirl's boyfriend.
Right,
friend.
but I'm saying if I have a friend of an opposite sex, can that opposite sex be a friend with my girlfriend?
It'll literally be gender based.
You know what I'm saying? Because
a nigga,
that's an insecurity shit. Because he wouldn't give a fuck if that was the case. Mm-hmm. He talking about his homeboys.
But it depends on the type of girl though, because I've been cool with somebody and they've been on some shit like, I wouldn't let you around my bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Because they know that I like girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, they say that in a joking. They want you around that bitch. They say that in a joking way. They want you to invite her. They want you invited, nigga. They say that in a joking way. That's how niggas is. They want that threesome to happen.
Motherfucker be like, shit, I don't know. You finna goddamn.
Yeah.
You finna be around my bitch. I love it though.
I done had some weird shit like that happen. This is like way out the blue. It'll be like my wife had a friend. And my wife was like, y'all can come, talking to this girl specifically, was like, oh, you could come over, you know, and chill or whatever, that's cool. And the girl's response was, oh, y'all ain't about to fuck me. Like, where the fuck did that come from? Was that like fishing, like trying to see what the response would be?
I don't know, because
I did that before too, just to see where it was gonna go.
So you kind of fished a little bit.
Yeah.
So
but,
I mean, I would say that.
Yeah. That was fishing.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that's some shit I would say. Like, I ain't gonna try to goddamn.
Yeah.
But what is that insinuating anything? Is it kind of like putting it out there to see what the response
it's kind of like, I mean, but if y'all do, I just want to know.
I want to see what your answer would be like. Is you like a or like a flirt with me back type shit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And motherfucker would be like, you know, girl, well, you don't want to come over here then. She be like, all right, I'm on the way.
That ass.
Like, so it's like, damn, what was you really doing?
I mean, they just wanted to know before they got there.
Yeah,
like,
throw it out there.
Low key, they were saying, if I come, I'm trying to fuck.
No. They were saying if I come and y'all try to fuck
me. Just trying to see what type of time y'all on. Like, we trying to see like where your minds are at. Cause I try to tell you, I just did that like twice before. Like, it didn't work, but
I told a nigga right there, they be like, I want to see. I be like, don't be trying to goddamn. What you trying to do?
Mm-hmm. And low key, you just trying to see what type time. And it depends on the answer.
Your mind with my mind in.
Yeah, and that was shit was kind of out because like phones on speakerphone too. It was like, yeah, you can come over if you want or whatever. He was like, what you doing? Nothing, chilling. I mean, what you trying to come over or something? No, y'all ain't about to fuck the shit out of me. the hell? That shit caught me all the way off guard. But now
like
in reverse though,
because you knew what it was. You knew it. You like that shit.
In reverse though, I was like,
cause as the person who don't think about no shit like that would not say no shit like that. You
a
feel
person
me?
that's not down.
Yeah, they most
like
likely ain't saying that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, they was fishing.
Yeah.
I guess.
I did that shit with 2 homegirls. Don't get me wrong. It didn't work. They invited me over. I was like, y'all ain't about to rape me. They said, boy, bring your ass on. Stop playing around.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
She stayed foiled my plans again. Oh, shit. So, I did a little poll or whatever on Facebook, basically asking for suggestions on, what to talk about or whatever. And I had somebody give me a topic that I want to touch. If you watching Samantha, can't think of your name, full name, but I know Samantha. All right. But accountability.
I don't want to talk about that.
Why not?
You don't know how to do it?
Because
you don't know what it is.
It's like beating a dead horse.
What you mean?
People, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people only take accountability for what they want to take accountability for.
Correct. So, do you feel as though you are an accountable person in a relationship?
Samantha,
Yes.
that fire cruise.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So, when is the last time? Are you in a current relationship?
No.
Okay. But when you were, have you ever told your nigga, you know what? I was wrong. I was 100% wrong. You was right.
Yeah.
With no buts.
With
Yeah.
no hesitation,
With
without
no,
it
but
tearing your
such and
soul,
such.
tearing your
Yeah.
soul
Okay.
out.
Yeah. I don't mind stating when I'm wrong, but
Mm-hmm.
you can't just tell me, no, you wrong. You gonna have to explain to me why you feel like I'm wrong.
So it ain't gonna be like pulling teeth. I find that hard to believe, because when you get
But
on
when-
something,
if-
you be standing on business.
Cause if
But
I'm
that's-
with
she
a
said-
nigga, like
but
for
it
my
goes back
nigga,
what she said. You gotta explain to her why she wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's why she be standing on business, because ain't nobody going in depth like, oh, you Sade, you wrong for this. Nigga, you just telling me, why am I wrong then?
But so this the thing though.
What the evidence?
Even with that, those people that can't reflect well or don't see wrong in self are very hard to even ever take accountability, because they're never wrong.
and that's my thing. But some
That's
people
true.
do, because if they see the right in, if me and you in an argument, right, and I don't feel like accountability should just come when you're wrong.
But let me cut you off real quick. If we're arguing off rip, we both think we right already. And so what I'm saying is, a lot of the times once you think you're right from this alone, I've noticed it's hard to get you to turn that bitch over.
But I'm also understanding. I can think I'm right and still understand what you're saying. Oh. I can think I'm right and still understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see what you're saying, but I still feel like I'm right. And whether
Okay, so overall, women, do you feel like women have accountability issues generally? Or you feel like generally most women will state, oh, I'm
yes,
wrong.
because I feel like in arguments, women do come forth and break the ice first.
in your relationships and past or whatever, just your experience, do you feel as though, and I kind of think I know the answer based off how you were kind of coaxing her a little bit, live up to their accountability?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I think women do not know how to be accountable.
Mm-hmm.
I do get what she's saying about evidence-wise, but sometimes I just think like we're at an age where you see so much shit. Sometimes it's all right to say like, I was wrong for this. You know what I'm saying?
So
we have
I'm
experienced
sorry.
so much shit.
I don't mean to cut you off. I just want to stop you right there and ask you a quick question.
You do mean to cut me off. Man.
So in your past relationship, your last relationship, when y'all had a disagreement, who always broke the ice?
Me.
And I'm gonna chime in. It's normally me too.
See, I'm the type of person, like, if we get into an argument a couple minutes later, I'm gonna be on some shit like, you know what, da-da-da-da-da. Like, I might send you a text message.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't feel like that's nothing to do with accountability. Women just don't let shit go until they feel like they've gotten everything out that needs to be out. That's the part of letting it go.
And so it's crazy. So it's crazy that you asked. Mind you, I'm not a person who argues often. So like, I can probably count on my hands how many times we argued. But even if I did break the ice, and you know, we spoke about vulnerability last time, it was more of me saying something I felt, and then it got switched on about me. It was never, I ain't gonna say never, but it was times where
most of the time
she didn't take accountability for what I was bringing up. She put it back on me. I'm just like, what about this situation right here? And that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. I can tell by your face, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
So check this out. Yeah. Check this out. You know, if me and you are in a relationship or whatever, and I'm like, you know what, baby, I've noticed that you haven't been keeping your nails up. Now, I'm just making an example. You haven't been keeping your nails up, and you haven't been doing your toes or whatever, and you know that's something that I really held you like up here on because you always kept it at, and like that's really bothering me now because you know I'm really into nice hands and nice feet. Now, you know this is a true statement, and what he's saying as far as the deflecting part, if in that sense, instead of you saying accountability would be, you know what, baby, you're right, and I can get back on my shit and get my shit right. Instead, what you say is, well, nigga, you don't be keeping your damn beard.
I wouldn't say that. I would say.
I'm gonna say you probably would, but I'm just saying like women in general. This is our experience.
Yeah. How you gonna,
they use it as like a defense mechanism.
Yeah. How you gonna say something about my toes and nails when you ain't been getting no haircut lately and you ain't been like accountability?
But I ain't say shit. I just let it ride.
Yeah, but accountability would be absorbing what I say and taking it and say, because it's a fact. Now it's not my fault that you didn't say anything that bothered you about me when you first noticed it. When I'm telling you something and it's a statement and it's factual and you can agree that it's factual, you just should absorb that, and that's taking accountability for it. But if you always combat it with your own rebuttal, then it's kind of not being accountable at that point.
But if I rebuttal with that's not rebuttaling, but I would answer like, yeah, but most of the time, if me personally, I haven't did stuff like my nails and stuff, it's because maybe something came up to where I had to spend extra money. Or, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But I feel like, too, you should take accountability and say, baby, I noticed you haven't gotten this done. Do you need the money to do it? Because if I normally keep it up and I know that that's something, I mean, you know that that's something that you like, you take accountability and goddamn give me the money to get it done.
That sounds like a real flip.
Man, that sounds like
it is a flip. It is a flip, but I am noticing, I'm taking in what you're saying, but I'm giving you a way to fix it.
Instead of, that'll be the flip. So to the accountability part would be, and the best way to answer that would be not putting it on him, literally saying, well, baby, I'm going to be real with you. Funds been kind of tight lately. I know I've been a little off or whatever.
Good answer.
Nah, that would be it.
So listen. So it'll be like, baby, yeah, I get it. I know I have been falling off a little bit. And it's more so because, you know, my funds been a little tight. You know, this came up. I'll probably get back on it, but right now I just don't have the money for it. Now, it's supposed to be if the man decides to say, well, baby, you know, if I would have known that, I would offer, and he needs to offer that upon himself. But for you
I feel like you should offer it off the rip because
that's
you're
what
saying
I said.
That's something that you want. I shouldn't have to tell you that I don't have the money because you should already know
how
that it's not being done because I don't have the money.
We don't know that's not the reason. Sometimes we assume that motherfuckers get comfortable inside of a relationship and like, oh, I got my nigga, I don't need to look good for nobody else.
So if your nigga ain't getting his haircut, do you automatically say, here, baby, go get your haircut because you know he ain't got the money?
Damn, baby, you need some money to get your haircut or something.
But you say it in a fucking joking way.
No,
baby. You got a different personality than everybody else. You gotta understand that.
I don't care, but I'm just saying I can't speak for everybody else.
You speaking
I'm
for all
speaking
women
for
right
myself.
now. You speaking for all
no,
women.
the fuck I'm not.
You ain't got no counterpart, so you speaking for all women.
No,
right
I'm
now.
speaking for myself. I can't speak for the rest
So
of these
okay,
bitches.
you know, we done hit on the women, and we both feel like, generally speaking, women have a very hard time of having the finger pointed at them and accepting it. I feel like overall. And that's the instances.
Before you get to the men, I just want to put this out there because I know we like speaking on like one-on-one relationships, and most of the people who watch this know that I got a lot of like homegirls and shit. Another part of accountability is when women are, and this is what I hear all the time through my homegirls, steady blaming the man or male, like a significant other, on what they doing and don't do. Part of taking accountability is saying like, I saw these red flags in the beginning, but I went past these red flags. I went past these red flags. And so when we speak on accountability, I do want to point out like a lot of women need to take accountability for what they stuck around for. You know what I'm saying? And what they settled for. A lot of times we talk about accountability on right and wrong with inside a relationship, but I like to go on and be like, look, you in this position because of you. Yeah, he did wrong.
And why you still here though?
But you still here. You sticking around for this. You know, you gotta take accountability for what you allow.
Yeah.
You know, so I do want to put that on there.
And I want to put this on there too. Sometimes a man need to take accountability for what they didn't tell someone, because sometimes men, they meet you and they paint a different picture of somebody that they're not, and they can only portray that role for 6 months.
That's true.
And then after 6 months, you a whole different type of nigga, and it's like, who is this nigga that I met?
That's true. Do enough to get you. You know.
So what's the primary accountability issue for men? That is capping, basically, putting up a front.
Yes. And then like some guys and I don't know why they do this, because any smart woman would know like this is some bullshit, but they try to act like, you know, like, oh no, I just fuck with you, nigga. I know you ain't just fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? They try to. I feel like men, that's my biggest accountability issue. I feel like I have with men, that they don't take accountability for who they really are.
Or like after the fact, they don't take accountability for what they portrayed in the beginning.
Right.
Like,
and what I'm expecting now.
Like be real. Like, you did tell me this in the beginning, and that's why we're here now. I do get that point. Like, a lot of men do that.
So you think
that's
niggas,
the only issue that
niggas
I've had.
have accountability and basically being liars?
Yeah, or like giving mixed signals, however you want to put it. Like you did it, like I said before while she was talking, you did enough to get me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now that you got me, you don't want to do the same shit to keep me here.
I feel like that's go across the board generally though, as far as like we all get laxed after time goes on. Most of us, we get laxed. We just get like you get anything. You get a brand new car, the first 3 months you keep that bitch spick and span. After a while it's a little junky. You get a new house, it's new relationship. You here, and then after the time it's just like, all right, let's get comfortable, because sometimes you do put in extra work to win someone. It's like, now let me take off this.
So let's be real. Are you agreeing to what we're saying, or you not agreeing? Are you agreeing to what we're saying about men, or are you not agreeing?
I agree with the lying bullshit.
So,
I just don't,
because you can say, but so part of accountability is agree to it. Don't make it a general statement and be like, oh, we get lax with everything. You know what I'm saying? Part of accountability, and that's the thing that she's saying. Like, that's the issue of accountability. We're talking about something. Don't make it a general thing. Like, I feel like we get lax with everything.
Only reason is because we specified things that do target women. Men tend to have way less hard times saying, baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I was wrong. That's generally men, and generally women have a hard time saying that, oh, I was wrong, or I'm sorry. Getting laxed, I don't feel like that's targeted at men. I feel like,
I mean, that is,
and that's the only reason why I do have some slight. What we stated was target women, women target in general women. What she stated with now the lying part, niggas is lying. That's why I said I agree with that.
Niggas don't get lax with it. I feel like women, okay, when you first, sometimes some women when they first meet a man, because I'm gonna give it to you, whichever way. I'm gonna cook for you sometimes. I might buy you something to eat sometimes, whatever. But it's like with men, like with women, they don't get lax. They might just change up on how they do stuff. Like they might start off cooking, but they might not cook, but they gonna make sure you got something to eat. Baby, do you want me to pick you up something? I'm going such and such place to give me something to eat. Do you want something?
So you telling me you don't think women get laxed in relationships?
No, I think they just may change up. They may do it different. Men will stop doing it, period. And that comes along with when you first start talking to a guy, you know, they telling you good morning. They asking you if you got lunch. They doing this, they doing that. But sooner or later that stops. You know what I'm saying? A woman is not gonna stop it completely. They'll slow it down.
Okay. But so now on the same note, do you think they got anything to do with men being hunters and women being prey? Women don't have to do as much to win a man as a man has to do to win a woman.
I just feel like people idea about a man being this way and a woman being this way is bullshit.
What you mean?
Because I feel like
that's the best thing you said on
some cases. I feel like some cases the woman is the hunter. Cause I hunt a nigga now, no problem.
It's a personality based.
That ain't the norm though.
It don't have to be the. Who gives a fuck about the norm?
No norm. It
Who
don't
gives a
matter.
fuck about the
It don't
norm?
matter.
That's why she started off saying what she said.
Yeah,
she
I know.
Said,
I get that.
It's
I
bullshit.
Get that. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, cause I can be a hunter. I can be the prey.
You. That's a rarity though. That's less common.
Like,
I guarantee
I'll shoot
you.
my shot. People at work, we was talking about it.
I guarantee you.
Like,
think about this. What shit? Out of the 4, 5, 6, whatever women we have, if anytime I ask that question, would you go holler at a nigga? They always say no.
You're right.
Everyone. So that's
right.
what I mean. Like you are like a rare case. It's like shit.
Y'all hear that?
A rare case.
One of a kind.
Yeah. You ain't one of a
One
kind.
in a million.
Ain't gonna go that high. Maybe 1 out of 20.
One in a couple hundred.
Yeah, 1 out of 20. No, Dad, I'm talking about with that. Cause I do know I do know quite a few women that'll say, oh, if I see a nigga, I'm gonna go get it.
I know
but it's still like that's the
it's
lower
percentage,
you know.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe if I get turned down, I'll probably stop.
And that's the thing. You ain't experienced enough rejection that
And
I
niggas,
never got turned
niggas
down.
do that shit on the
But I feel like with a woman, why are you scared to shoot your shot? Like a nigga is
know
the
most of the time you got in the bag.
The nigga is the easiest thing to get.
Damn, y'all hear that, niggas? We too fucking easy.
Yeah, like
We
you
easy.
can really
She
get
ain't
a
wrong.
nigga. Like
She ain't wrong.
you can send a nigga 2 words and you got him.
Yeah.
And me, I'm the type of bitch. I don't care if we fuck one time. I wanted to hit. I hit. And that was
You
it.
hit. He ain't hit you. You hit him.
No, I hit.
You tore that shit up.
Yeah, I hit.
Hey, look. I feel like if a woman get turned down, she's fucked up in the game. Or the nigga might got somebody. But if a woman just off a single
You just
ass,
fucked up, baby. Because
That's
even
it.
if they got somebody, they don't care. They don't care.
you just throwing niggas.
I'm just saying, they don't care.
They do.
It just, no, they don't.
I understand the experiences that people have, but there's are a lot of niggas out there
Yeah.
that really do turn down women when they have somebody.
Yeah.
For real.
What you say? I'm 1 out of 20. It's a half a nigga out of 20.
Damn. Said a half a nigga out of 20.
That'll turn down some pussy because they got somebody.
You think so? I
done turned down.
Well, you know, I be agreeing with her, but I can't let her do that like that for real.
Not on the niggas. Black men don't cheat. Ain't that what a Charlamagne and the black men
You
don't
gonna do
cheat?
that on Black History Month too?
I don't know.
I don't care if you white, black, Hispanic. A Mexican nigga come to you right now and translate some shit in their phone, and they got Brenda and 10 fucking kids at home.
Oh yeah, because Brenda okay with it though.
Brenda might not be okay with it.
But
though.
most of the time she is.
Man, niggas they gonna fuck. Bitches do too.
I mean, bitches. It's more niggas that will agree to it than bitches.
Yeah,
you know
ain't
what I'm
nobody.
saying?
You are a awesome man if you turn down some coochie because you got something at home.
What? I didn't do that shit plenty of times when I was in a relationship. What you talking about?
it probably was that particular bitch.
No.
I ain't saying you'll just fuck anybody. But if the right bitch came to you and
But that's anybody. That's a lot of people.
Pussy left
That's
and
a lot
right.
of people.
What are you talking about?
If you got, yeah.
I was
I
turning
think
down pussy
all of
left
us,
and right. What you mean?
I think all of us do turn shit away. Like,
Yeah.
but I agree with you. Now with certain people and that make that move, it's gonna be harder to do it. I 100% agree with you on
and
that.
if it's
And I think a lot of niggas do it.
Yeah.
I do, but the little statistics you gave, I can't let my boys go down like that.
so you think half and half?
Yeah, I agree.
No, nigga, you lying.
Nah, I ain't gonna even go on that. It way I'm close to you though. It's probably like 1 out of
Like
20.
I say 2 out of 20 niggas.
Maybe.
That's a decent percentage though. 2 out of 20. Nah, I give it like 8 out of 20.
Damn.
If you in a relationship, if these niggas in a relationship,
I know married niggas.
yeah, if you in a relationship, a lot of niggas will to be turning
It
down
just
pussy.
depends on the crowd.
It depends on the bitch.
And how they getting treated at home.
It
too.
depends on the bitch.
What if his woman lacking something
What
at
if the
home?
woman he got at home is the bitch?
It depends
If
on
the
it
woman
don't
lacking
matter.
something at
I know
home-
niggas that done had bitches at home. That's that bitch. She got her shit going. She lit. She put him on.
But
and they
what that
fucking.
mean?
They
That
fucking
mean
off.
she could be fucking nagging every fucking day.
It don't matter. You
He
still
don't see
got
that in the-
somebody.
he don't see that
You
in the
still
other
got
girl.
somebody. You said that if they got somebody, it don't matter if it's fucking. You mean if they got somebody they on good terms?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
reason.
that part. Yeah, the
only reason-
That's what I meant.
Okay then. So
that percentage go a little bit higher.
no,
right?
the fuck it don't, cause a lot of niggas don't like a lot of shit that they'll.
So
bitches
I'm gonna
do.
tell you. That was about to say. So the only reason what you saying is the only reason that nigga cheating because the bitch got laxed.
No, cause that bitch could have always been a
I'm
nagger.
joking.
Sometimes niggas marry the same way sometimes females marry guys because of what they got going on. Sometimes a nigga will see a female and she's smart. You know what I'm saying? She ain't been with a lot of niggas. She do this, she do that. But she's a nagger. She might be boring in bed. And she's getting cheated on.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And they take advantage of that. You're right.
Yeah. So
The bitches do it too.
They do.
we're gonna wrap this up with a short this or that, and we're gonna call it a night. Breakfast or dinner?
Brunch.
Breakfast or dinner?
I would say dinner.
I'm gonna go with dinner.
I'm gonna go breakfast then.
I would say dinner because it's more options. Like
Yeah,
breakfast,
it definitely
you
is.
just got
Yeah.
pancakes, biscuits, waffles.
You got the regular shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
like dinner you
Yeah.
can
So many
do a lot of
options.
shit.
Yeah, I agree on that, but I'm still gonna go breakfast. I love starting my day off with a nice breakfast. That's just me. IG or TikTok?
Oh, you ain't have a TikTok. So
TikTok.
I'm gonna go IG.
IG.
I like TikTok.
I'm gonna go TikTok because I don't even fuck with IG like that. I got
IG?
one.
You have a TikTok? Mm-hmm. You making TikToks? You be doing TikTok dances and shit?
I do dances and shit, but yeah, I do
I
TikTok.
think TikTok has more knowledge than Instagram.
I do
give you
that.
that, yeah.
It's more accessible. Like the
yeah.
knowledge is more accessible. On Instagram, you got to find the right
Yeah,
person.
Yeah.
it depends on how your shit set
Yeah,
up. You might be
the
seeing
algorithm
a bunch of
and
rap,
shit like
yeah.
that. But yeah, people be sending me shit on TikTok. It be a lot of good information out there.
All right. Nah, I go here first. I'm gonna start lighter, then go deeper. So, would you rather be ugly and happy, or gorgeous and miserable?
Ugly and happy.
Ugly and happy all the way.
Cause I love an ugly nigga.
They ain't got shit to do with you, though.
Ugly ain't got shit to do with it.
She basically you can be ugly and still get a nigga. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, I probably take ugly. You gonna be one of them 2 out of the 20 that get turned the fuck down then.
That's all right. She's still happy though.
Yeah, no, I get that. So yeah,
Yeah.
so I take the ugly and happy
Yeah, I
too, because
choose-
it's real hard to find happiness nowadays.
Yeah, I choose my mental peace over anything in the world right now.
Okay.
Come on.
Draws or no draws?
No,
No
draws.
draws.
I'd rather be naked. If it was
No
up to me,
draws.
None.
if it was up to me, the
You got
whole
no
world
drawers
be
on right
naked. I
now?
only wear clothes because I
Dead
had to.
Got no drawers on.
This material right
She ain't got no bra on either, y'all.
Damn.
I know y'all looking.
Alright. Doggy or missionary?
Doggy.
I can nut quicker with missionary.
I nut quick off doggy.
Nah.
It's just looking at that mud.
It's just with doggy.
Doggy style. I mean, I like the experience of doggy.
Yeah.
I like the experience, but I just last forever with doggy.
Get in control with doggy.
I last forever with doggy.
Missionary, I
Missionary.
can fuck back a little bit, but it's like doggy. I can goddamn throw that.
Like, and that's so that's the thing for me. For me, I like looking at the ass, but I think doggy is. I mean, they might call me a little faggot again. I don't give a
Damn.
fuck. But I think doggy is me more like pleasing the woman. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels.
Oh no, you ain't had the right dog.
What you talking about?
That bitch was barking hard.
I'm not saying it don't feel good, but like.
So you never had a bitch like play with your balls and shit?
Yeah, that shit feels good, but it just takes longer for me to nut just because of the position.
But you can't play with the balls and shit in missionary. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, it would be hard. But you know
Yeah,
how
I'm not
he
saying it's just feels.
Yeah.
I like it be skin to skin. It be titty to
But
chest.
doggy style, you can skin to skin. That bitch, if she
I mean, yeah, you can hunchback over that motherfucker.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
and a bitch can lift up.
I'll
You
say-
still fuck her from the
I'll
back.
say
Yeah,
the
and then
only
you can still
thing-
play with her pussy. Yeah, I did all that, man.
Okay, so
I'm just telling you.
missionary just boring.
I know. I'll say this: missionary is a lot more intimate, and maybe that's what gives
And
you
that's
the
probably what it
intimacy.
is. That's
Like
probably
with
what it is.
missionary, you can choke her, you can kiss her, you can
get
suck her
choked by
titty.
getting fucked from the back.
If a motherfucker, yeah, you can. You
but
got
it's not technically doggy. That's a whole different position.
No, it's doggy. She
It's
talking about,
doggy.
you know,
if
easy-
I'm booted up
yeah,
and a nigga
yeah.
arm come around and chuck him in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's still
but
doggy.
yeah, okay,
Doggy.
yeah.
Atomic dog.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
Hey.
But I'll probably take missionary. I love doggy, but just if I only could have one, I probably would do missionary.
Nah, I love to boot up.
Yeah.
I'll start.
I think
So-
it's more so I like to see everything. If I can see your face, I can see your titties,
Yeah.
I can see
question-
all that at once.
question, right?
You talking about just me seeing the ass?
So question, right?
I'm a visual
It's
person.
the feeling though.
You got
I'm gonna get feeling regardless.
Well, okay, I'm speaking from a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you ain't got no
question.
dick, do you?
you damn.
You
So you got
Yeah,
a little you got a little cushion.
cushion. Yeah,
You got a little cushion for the pushing, right? When you getting back shots, have you ever had a nigga that ain't have enough dick to really? Cause you got ass and all. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever made a nigga like, I'ma just turn over?
That's a good ass question.
I'ma just turn over.
um
Is missionary the doggy best based off of dick size too?
yeah.
Cause now I will say, if you fucking a girl and your dick, I've noticed if nigga got a big dick, girls want that nigga the doggy style, so he won't be going as deep. Cause missionary, a nigga in that shit.
your whole
No,
pelvic
from the
in
back
that.
you in it too.
And I like
You spread them cheeks and you
Yeah.
got them.
that penetration ain't the
That
same.
penetration dick.
But it's
Niggas
still
be trying to
dick,
hit the
though.
whole pivot bone. That motherfucker was missionary.
When they got them damn legs
but
pinned
when
back.
from the back, the ass give you a little bit
little
more
more.
leeway.
But it
to push
depends
back
on
it.
it depends on the arch.
So you
because
telling
if
me-
she has a real
You
I mean, that's
telling
true, dude. You can get in there if you want to, but she still got some cheek left.
And I think that's for real slim girls. Real
But
slim
I've had
girl,
more dick slip out
doggy.
like doggy style.
That's so that goes.
yeah. That's why we say the same thing.
Yeah, it's just so.
That's
when
why
a
we
nigga
done put
got
you on game.
When
Yeah.
a nigga got you in missionary, you don't feel like that shit be hitting deeper. Same dick.
I mean, I don't
Girl,
know.
just say yeah.
No,
Niggas be touching
I don't
souls in
think
missionary.
so. I think I've gotten the same amount of dick, like both.
Back and front and all that booty.
Cause
And
I
it
fuck
just-
bad,
That ain't.
and like, I got a
That's
good
why
arch.
that shit keep falling out.
I got a good arch, so my
Ladies.
pussy gonna be up.
She be
Lady.
fucking advertising
I don't
on this. She be advertising.
Hey, look, ladies, do y'all get more dick, doggy or missionary? In which position is a nigga getting deeper, touching your soul, making soul ties with you, doggy?
And
or
we not just
missionary?
talking about what feels better. We talking about
Now,
what's
who's
getting deeper.
Where you getting deeper at? Put the answer down in the comments.
Because don't get me wrong, a lot of women that I know, they pick doggy style just because of the way the G spot is located.
Loaded and it's down, yeah. But
yeah.
bitches be running in missionary. Bitches be tearing them, crawling up the sheet, looking like one of them motherfuckers
See,
on
I ain't
X.
one of them. I push
You ain't no
you
runner.
in.
I heard damn big girl shallow.
I mean,
I ain't big.
I'm about to say I wouldn't even consider her.
Not
big
in that
girl.
sense. Your size and up, like your size. You chopping plus size, or you not in juniors, right? You're in
Hell
women.
no.
That's what I'm saying. So that size.
But
is
my
up.
tops I can fit, but my bottom.
And see, that's the part with the dick going.
It's the plus.
Yeah, that's the plus. There you go.
But I've gotten a lot of dick from the back too, though.
No, we ain't take that from
And
him.
I think
But you was talking about the running conversation.
Yeah, the running part, yeah.
Like
The running.
Like basically, thing
Big
is, they
girls
said
be-
big girls can't take dick.
But it's easier for you to run in missionary.
Up north or down south?
What you mean, head or?
No. Location.
I
Damn.
thought we still talking about sex.
No, we done. We going.
Baby, go down. Go
Up
down.
north or down south?
I would say,
Southern hospitality all the way.
yeah, down south is
I say down
very
south, too.
more hospitable than.
I dislike up north. It's too much. Like, bruh, just to travel like 5 miles, that shit take 30, 40 minutes. Like, that shit be crazy to me. That's too much hustle
One-way
and bustle for me.
streets and all
Yeah.
that dumb, stupid shit.
And crime rate increase up there. Shit crazy. Like, you notice when you go up north and shit, you can't even pump your own gas or nothing.
I mean, yeah,
You
certainly,
can't leave
yeah.
no keys. When you go run in the store real quick to go grab a drink, you ain't leaving no keys
Yeah, I
or
be
doors
fucked,
unlocked.
car be gone.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you do that a
Everything
lot.
will be gone. Like, niggas be jacking up north. All right, last but not least, love or loyalty?
Loyalty.
Why he thinking? Why?
I would say loyalty because if you're loyal to someone, you probably won't hurt them because you know what you do, you're gonna hurt them. But love, you can love somebody and still do something to hurt them.
I mean, it's a tough one. I'm gonna go with loyalty because I don't necessarily like chase love, but the reason why like I was contemplating this more so is because sometimes that love is a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty don't always mean you're gonna love me. Oh yeah, you might not do me wrong, but what else can I get from you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But loving somebody is like, damn, I had this fucking feeling.
So
I
which
can't
one you
hope.
want loyalty or love?
You know what? I just switched my answer.
Yeah,
as I
you
was
did.
talking.
That's why.
As I'm talking. I'm talking it through. I probably pick love because
Yeah.
like motherfucker. Like I'm not afraid to get fucking hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid. Nigga, motherfuckers gonna get hurt. But that love is different.
My answer would be love because I can't imagine life right now without love.
But I feel like the two kind of coincide.
To
I
an
mean,
extent,
they do. That's why
but the
we gotta
difference is that's what I'm
dissect
saying. Because
them.
like a motherfucker can be loyal to you and not love you. A motherfucker be loyal to you from fear. A motherfucker be loyal to for other reasons. And now being disloyal sometimes isn't crazy because I feel like we all have been disloyal to some extent. It's just if you love me, I don't feel like you gonna go crazy with some disloyal. Like if you love me, bro, you ain't trying to kill me. You ain't. Yeah, you might do some shit or whatever. But I mean, now in the odd cases of they love the girl so much they killed them and then killed themselves, that's different. I'm talking about just like you in love with me and you love me. You might cheat or you might this. That's disloyalty. But at the same note, that love to me, the value
So
of that shit.
love you and still cheat on you.
Cause I can't.
So you rather someone love you and still be disloyal?
I cannot be in a relationship if love isn't there.
Facts.
I can't be in
But
a relationship.
but like speaking on, I mean, I'm not married, never been married, and I used to say this when I was younger, but as I got older, please, my future wife, if you're listening, this is where you mute it. If I ever was married, I always say like, if she cheat on me once, I really would be okay with it.
Yeah.
I really would be. I mean, I may be hurt a little, but I'm not ending it off
And he
the
might
bat.
have to work through it a
But
little bit.
at the end of the
mentally.
day, I feel like she still loved me at the end of the fucking day. That's a little bit of disloyalty.
Had you ever had a nigga cheat on you and you stayed with him? There you go. So
Yeah.
I mean, so I feel
But that was because I had loyalty towards him. I did love him too, but It was more of a loyalty.
So
thing.
your loyalty kept you there, not the love for him.
Yeah, who wouldn't want love? But I would want you to be more loyal to me.
So you can
love
be
me,
in a
because
relationship.
Loyalty shows respect. Loyalty, just because you love me, don't
That
mean
was
that
your loyalty towards him, but he was disloyal towards you. So the question is, what you receiving?
Did I stay with him though?
Yeah, but I'm
Right,
saying.
so that means that's how I'm
But
going by how I feel.
He didn't have no loyalty
him.
towards you. He was disloyal.
But that has nothing to do with my reason for me staying. My reason for me staying is because I was loyal to him and what we had.
So you were more loyal to him than love. You was more loyal than love with him.
Yeah.
So you didn't love him as
I
much as
did,
you
but
were loyal to him. As much. If you had to balance out your loyalty or your love for him, you was more loyal than the amount of love you had.
No.
Where do you think, with that same question, where do you think he stood with you?
We ain't together. I don't know.
But I'm saying, so
I feel like he loved me.
But he was disloyal.
Yeah.
So his love for you probably was more than his loyalty.
Right. But I would rather you, because you loving me, him being disloyal hurt my feelings. It hurt me.
So if he didn't love you, you don't think that would hurt your feelings?
I don't know.
So you could marry a man that didn't love you?
But what I'm saying is, I don't feel like love should be. I would prefer loyalty over more loyalty over love.
Okay.
Because, like I said, you can love me and still hurt me. I feel like love shouldn't hurt. But if you're loyal to me, you're not gonna hurt me.
Okay.